Hmm?
Yes, sir. Sir, recording started, sir.
Yes, yes. Recording is started and
Yes, sir.
we can proceed, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
good afternoon, sir. Before entering to the session, let me take the privilege to introduce you, sir.
Simply there a small request, like can you reshare the screen because we are getting a lot of. Now it is visible actually.
Is it okay, sir?
It's okay now. Please
Okay.
proceed.
Uh, Good evening, sir. I
good
am
evening,
very
sir.
much privileged to introduce Dr. P. Rajesh. Dr. P. Rajesh,
Yes,
working
sir.
as, sir?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir. So, Dr. P. Rajesh, working as assistant professor in PG Department of Computer Science, Government Arts College, Chidambaram, Tamil Nadu. Dr. Rajesh completed his PhD in computer science in 2020 from Annamalai University. He did his MPhil in computer science from Annamalai University in 2008. He completed his MCA from 2000 in 2004 from Annamalai University. His areas of specialization is data mining, data analytics, machine learning, stochastic process, statistical modeling. He is having 17 plus years of experience in both teaching and industry. Dr. Rajesh received 10 awards in academics as well as in teaching. He published 2 patents. He attended several conferences, workshops, and webinars, and he organized mainly 3 workshops. And he is doing 3 guidance for as a supervision. He published 4 books. He already chaired for 3 conferences. He published 3 book chapters. He invited for a guest lecture and a special lecture from several colleges. He has membership in 14 plus societies and association from the different sort of journals. He has membership in board of studies, passing board and examiners from different colleges. She has 14 paper publications in a Scopus and Sci-Indexed journals. He presented 29 papers in international conferences. The orientation and the refresher courses were organized and attended more than 30. He attended 53 workshops and conferences, and he attended and joined 250 plus online webinars and workshops. He acted as a reviewer for many journals. So really, our participants are very lucky to have this much high profiled person as a resource person, sir. Really, we thankful to you. Now I request you to enlighten us on the topic of machine learning approaches using Python. Now the platform is yours, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for introducing a full biodata, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, my screen is visible, sir.
Yes, yes. Your screen is visible and you're also
O-
audible. Please proceed, sir. Thank you.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for giving the opportunities for entire organizing team and head of the department. If after I will introduce myself, I'm Dr. Rajesh, working as assistant professor, Government Arts College, Chidambaram. My proposed session topics, machine learning using Python programming. I'm introduce. I'm display 3 logos. First one is machine learning, second one is Python, third one is Google Colab. This is the entire session is focused on what is meant by machine learning, how to implement the machine learning concept using Python. Another logo is Google Colab. These these three topics I am covered in this session. First of all, machine learning means how to handle the data effectively using some machine learning approaches. For example, the last class, the madam clearly explained what is a linear regression model, multiple linear regression. This is one of the main concept for machine learning approaches. I'm also discuss some of the basic ideas about how what is the need for nowadays go for machine learning concept. First, what is meant by data? How to handle the data? This is one of the preliminary steps. What is meant by data? What is meant by big data analytics? Big data means how to handle the large size of volume of data, huge in size. Nowadays, the data growth is exponentially with the time, based on the time. Exponentially means the data increasing from exponential, means 2 power 2, 2 power 3, 2 power 4, up to the data size also increased. In this situation, machine learning concept is one of the main techniques for solving the how to retrieve the hidden information from a large amount of data. Big data is so large. Sir, my voice is audible, sir?
Now just we have a breakdown. Now it is audible, sir. Please.
Oh, thank you.
Just prior to this, there is a break. Now, please.
Okay. Okay. The big data is a large and complex that none of the traditional data management tools are able to store it or process it effectively with the help of machine learning approaches. This is one of the example for normal data and big data. How to handle the normal data using RDBMS concept. In big data analytics, the same way, normal database concept not possible to handle the big data. So go for some approach, some machine learning techniques and approaches. This is the one of the example how to nowadays how to increase the data volume compared to the population for the past decades. The first point is Facebook generate the 10 terabytes of data daily. Twitter generates 7 terabytes of data. Just a minute, sir. Sir? Sorry for the disturbance. Nowadays, the Facebook generate 10 terabytes of data daily. At the same time, the Twitter 7 terabytes of data daily generated. The IBM claims 90% of today stored data was generated in just the last 2 years. In this situation, the machine learning concept is essential techniques for retrieve the useful information and also the insight of actionable information for using effectively using the data handling analytics. For this figure, in 2003, 6.3 billion population. At that time, the connected device nearly 0.08 per person. But now 2020, the population also increased gradually, but connected device increasing exponentially. In this situation, the data grow. This is one of the best examples for how to generate the data exponentially. For example, the connected device per person 6.58, nearly the every person, the average of the one person handle 7 device. The 7 device also daily generate the various type of data. Next, this is one of the best example for how to in a internet, how in a minutes, what are the data uploaded or downloaded based on various categories. For some of the examples I mentioned here, 61,000, nearly 61,000 hours of music uploaded per minute, 47,000 app downloaded per minute, 204 million email sent per minute. This is one of the example for how to generate the data exponentially. What is the need for applying the machine learning concept? Various type of data. This is one of the preliminary concept. Various type of data. Here is some example I here with mentioned. This is the structured data. For previous 10 years before, I'm only using structured data. Structured data means some fixed row and column. This is the best example for structured data. This the only handle the database management system, handle the structured data only. Nowadays, maximum of the data is in unstructured data. Unstructured data means the best example for unstructured data on website. For example, audio data, video data, image data, text data, various kind of data in one places. This is called as unstructured data. The structured data easy to retrieve the hidden information easily, but unstructured data, the how to possible to retrieve the best result is using some machine learning concept. This is another data type, semi-structured. Semi-structured means some of the data is in structured and unstructured, some XML files. This is a XML file format. This is called as unstructured data. This is the type of data. Nowadays, various kinds of data is stored into the cloud or your system or your cell phone. Various kind of data stored day-to-day activities. The size of the data also growing very exponentially, very fastly. For example, structured data, unstructured, geographic data, real-time data, NLP data, time series data, event data, networking data. These are the various type of data. This is a reason for growing the data volume nowadays. This is the one of the example for in 2013, 4.4 gigabyte of data for handling. Nowadays, the same situation, 175 gigabyte of data in 2025. This is the prediction one. The CCATE forecast the global data share will reach 175 gigabytes by 2025. This is one of the biggest problem for this forecasting for this situation in 2025. The data is growth is exponentially increasing. At the same time, how to handle the data using some statistical approaches, statistical modeling, machine learning approaches, how to effectively using this type of data, how to retrieve the useful information for the hex size of data. This is one of the objectives for in 2025. This is in this slide explain various type of data, how to store various kind of data using mobile phone, internet, some Twitter, some mails, how to generate the data volume will continue to increase and migrate to the cloud. This is another example for what are the techniques nowadays adapted into the worldwide. Machine learning application is 28.5% occupied the job situation in 2019. Remaining also machine learning platform also occupied 14.4%. This is a nowadays the machine learning approaches is only the main platform for increasing the job opportunities. What is meant by machine learning? This is one of the simple definition. Machine learning is the type of artificial intelligence that allow software application to become more accurate at predicting the outcomes or forecast the future. This is one of the main objective for machine learning. Machine learning algorithm use historical data as a input to predict new outcomes. New outcome means forecast the future values. Machine learning is important because it gives enterprise as a view of trends in customer behavior and also business behavior, how to increase the profit of particular companies or particular shops. This is one of the main problem for easy to solve using the machine learning approaches. Many of today's leading companies such as Facebook, Google, and Uber make machine learning a central part of their operation in day-to-day activities. This is one of the example. The human eye can learn everything automatically from experience, but machine, yes, I can also learn from past data with the help of machine learning. This is one of the hierarchy for artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning is the inherit from one to another. This is some of the learning mechanism: supervised, unsupervised, semi-supervised, reinforcement learning. This four concept is the main techniques for handling the machine learning techniques. This is a best example for what are the techniques in unsupervised learning, what are the application in supervised learning, what are the application in reinforcement learning. First, unsupervised learning means some of the these kind of problems. For example, big data visualization, meaningful compression, structured discovery, future elicitation, recommended system. These are the under the unsupervised learning system. Supervised means the data is a perfect data, structured data. In this concept under the supervised learning system. For example, fraud detection, image classification, customer relationship management, forecasting, prediction. These are under the supervised learning. Reinforcement learning is a current research area, one of the current research area, the gaming AI, learning task, skill acquisition, real-time system, real-time decision making. This under this category, reinforcement learning categories. This is a supervised learning example for how to act supervised learning. The data is the raw data. The data enter into the machine learning techniques. How to identify the fruit's name. This is one of the best example for supervised learning. Unsupervised learning means that the group of data segregated in various places. This kind of problem is unsupervised learning. The linear regression model approaches adapted into the data. This type of technique is called supervised learning. This is the reinforcement learning techniques. These are the basic definition for supervised learning, unsupervised learning. Supervised learning means is an approach to create artificial intelligence where a computer algorithm is trained on input data that has been labeled for a particular output. Normally, various kind of simple problem under this category. This is called supervised learning. Unsupervised learning is also the basic preliminaries, but in this situation, the data is unsupervised data. For example, not a structure-oriented, various kind of data, various type of data include in these categories. Semi-supervised means the above two types mingled with some of the problem mingled with the above two categories in this under this semi-supervised learning. This is the application of machine learning. Various type of applications, for example, medical diagnostics, stock market prediction, online fraud detection, email spam identification, traffic prediction, speech recognition. This is the research area for application of machine learning. The steps of machine learning. The machine learning approaches successfully completed. Then using the 7 steps consider the 7 steps. For example, first one is gathering the data. Gathering data means data collection. Preparing the data means data pre-processing. For example, unwanted data removed, some error is clarified. This kind of problem, this type of stages means pre-processing. How to normal data to raw data to converted into perfection of data. This is a pre-processing step. Third one is choosing a model. Model means how to identify, first of all, identify the problem. What are the techniques apply into the problem? For example, X, Y, Z. You got 3 variable means how to handle the multiple linear regression. In case 2 variable, go to simple linear regression. This is choosing a model. Next, training the data. Training means 70% of, usually 70% of training, 30% of testing. In this categories also fourth one. Evaluation means after the training, what is the output? What is the output? The output, how many of percentage is correct? For example, 90% output is correct, 10% possible to error. This is called the evaluation process. Hyperparameter tuning means how to increase the percentage. For example, some of the parameters changed or some of the parameter modified. How to convert the output, how to convert 90% to 95%. This is called as tuning. Prediction means all the steps is easily completed using some mathematics, machine learning techniques. How to predict the future. This is the final outcomes for machine learning approaches. Regression analysis. Regression analysis is one of the best techniques in machine learning. How to use the regression analysis to predict the values of a dependent variable based on the independent variable. The last session, the madam explained mathematically for how to use what is the problem for handling the regression analysis. After the preliminary 2 to 3 slides, I'm go to how to work with the linear regression in hands-on training for using the Colab. Okay, this is a regression analysis. What is mean by dependent variable, independent variable? Dependent variable means the variable we wish to predict or explain. Independent variable means the variable used to explain the dependent variable. Only one independent variable X. Relationship between X and Y is described by the linear function. Changes in Y are assumed to be by changes in X. Okay, this is a linear regression model. Y equal to beta naught, beta 1, beta X. This is the equation for solving the various problems, solving the current in this situation, various problems solved using the simple linear regression model. Maximum for the forecasting area using this regression model. For example, various type of relationship available in linear regression: strong relationship, weak relationship. The approaches, the straight line, the data approaches is in straight line towards x to y. This is a strong relationship. In this category, the x and y data is very effectively, relatively working. The output also, the predicted output also nearly 95% for this situation. This is a strong relationship. Weak relationship means the data, the straight line approach not followed. Follow means in this category, the output of the effectiveness of the output of our forecasting 75% to 80%. This is a strong relationship, weak relationship. A strong relationship means the prediction output is accuracy is 90%. This is called a strong relationship. 70 to 80 means weak relationship. No relationship means suppose the output prediction using some statistical technique, the output is 30%, 25% or 10%. This is no relationship between the data x and y. This is one of the best example for machine learning. Linear machine learning means linear regression approaches. In this category, I'm taking two variable. For example, x is experience and y is salary. For example, experience 1.1 means the basic salary is 39,343. Similarly, this is in this case is not uniformly distributed. For example, 1.1 means 39,000, 1.3 means 46,000, 1.5 means 37,000. For example, the data is not uniformly distributed. So in this situation, go for some machine learning approaches only solve this problem. One of the machine learning technique is linear regression model. This linear regression model easily solve this type of problem. For example, the experience is 1, salary is 40,000. Experience year is 2 years, the salary is 50,000. 3 year means 60,000. Sir?
Please proceed, sir. You have muted the participant.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. This is the not uniformly follow the data x and y. In this situation, the data distributed for using the first graph. We go to the green dotted. In this graph, distributed under experience and salary using some graphical representation. In the nature of data apply into the linear regression model, the output accuracy is 0.98%. The Y prediction, Y testing based on this data. For example, the yellow color is a training data and green color is the testing data. After training and testing phases completed, the prediction also successfully find out the effectiveness of the output or accuracy of the output is 0.98%. This type of problem, using the machine learning approaches in Python tool. The one of the machine learning Python tool is Colab. Colab was developed by the Google. This is one of the open source software. I'm just the problem in this problem, how to using in the Colab, how to find the graph, how to find the accuracy. I'm just explain in the hands-on training session. Just I'm wait for some time. Okay. Okay. This is a Colab environment. Colab environment is one necessary for Google account. the Google account, every Google account, then go to Colab, just type the colab.research.google. This is the address for Colab. Colab is one of the tools for solving the machine learning techniques using the Python concept. Okay. This is first the data, the input data using converted into the CSV file format. For example, so just type the data into the Excel, experience and the salary. You just type it. Next, go to file menu and save as. You just select and CSV comma dedicated file. CSV means comma separated value. This is called a CSV file. You just select the file type as CSV and then save it. Okay, this is the CSV file. Just I am typing the first X is experience and Y is the salary. After, go to the Colab. This is the Colab. Colab, just type the Colab research.google.com. Just the same environment is visible, is displayed. In this category, this is one of the best platform for solving Python programming. For example, this is a Colab environment, not depend on my system. This is the cloud environment, working under the cloud environment. For example, my system only 4 GB of RAM, but Google provide nearly 8 GB. Just go to just track this RAM 0.78%, 12.68 GB provided by the Google for using our Google Cloud. So this is a open source software for solve using the Python. This is importing NumPys and pandas. This is one of the tools for handling the data and also the statistical concept. This is the main tool in Python, NumPys and pandas. The two type of tools I am imported. Next, read CSV. This is the how to connect the backend. Backend data means the data is stored into the Excel file, converted into the CSV file. After that, you go to the left hand side corner, click the folder option, then go to I'm uploaded, so I'm go to the delete the files. Next time, just sample data. Just click on the 3 dot button, go to upload option, then you select what is the CSV file. You select the CSV file, just click and open. The CSV, our data file uploaded successfully. Then just go to the option, select the copy path. The path, just copy the path. After you go to read CSV, just paste the path. Okay, this is the path. Next, this command means the entire data file stored into the df data 1. Next, df data 1.head means just 5 row only display in this category. The data successfully connected or not using df data.head. Just go to the play button. This is a running for Python command, running option. Okay, this is successfully. In this case, I'm just some error in the just delete one character. 1 second, I'm running these commands. Some error will be occur. File not found. File not found. The next time go to correct it the file name. After I will run the script. the output is come. The output means first five rows of data only displayed under this category. Next, this is another method. The original data stored into the DF data 1, the same data save into the another variable name is called data. So data dot head means the the same output occurs. Next, go to the fourth step means in case dot head means first 5 row only displayed here. Next, data, you just only type the data. For example, data means okay, data. Just go to data means all the data displayed in this using these commands. Next, this is one of the describe option. Describe means taking the data, what is the preliminary statistical concept apply into the data, what are the possibilities of output, for example, count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25%, 50%, 75%, maximum value under X and Y categories, X and Y variable. For example, count means how many data available, how many rows available. For example, 0 to 29, 30, count the X value also 30, Y value is also 30. Mean means what is the average of the experience and the average of the salary for 30 categories. Standard deviation means how to deviate the value. For example, 2.8 means compared to the all the years of experience, 2.8 is the variance in the experience. 27,000 is the variance available in the salary position. Minimum how many years, minimum salary, maximum salary, maximum year of experience, maximum salary. This is a description. The data that's described means what are the data available in the backend file, CSV file. The preliminary statistical output is easily displayed here, or the best command is data dot describe. Next, go to data dot is null. In this command is used to what is your data, any places null is presented or not. This is the checking command. This is one of the pre-processing command, data pre-processing. For example, you take one big data analytics, for example, 5 years of data in daily collect 5 years of data. In this situation, how to check whether your data is correct or any missing value present in your data using data dot is null. For example, in this command is checking the X value and Y value in 30 row. False means null is null, your data is correct. In case, for example, the second row first column true means the second row first column in your CSV file, in your Excel file is empty. For example, all the fields are false means data is perfectly entered, not null position available in your data. This is the main concept. This is the pre-processing step, one of the preliminary pre-processing steps. Data dot is null. Suppose the true value is presented here. Subsequently another Python command not working properly. So any true value is presented here, then go for your Excel file and you correct the particular cells or delete the particular row. After save us to the CSV file, then run again. Okay, next step. Your entire data, your 2 column data converted into the X and Y variables. This the first command is the first column converted into the X variable. Second column means experience. First column is experience. Second column is salary. The experience store to the X variable and the salary stored to the Y variable. Next, using the print command, print of X, print of Y, the data separately. After that, your database data separately converted into the X variable and Y variable. Next, go for your data, how to form the linearity. Whether your data is formed the linearity means your data is relationship, strong relationship, or weak relationship. How to find out using diagrammatical representation. This is one of the steps, preliminary steps for pre-processing steps. How to deviation available in your data. For example, a scatter diagram. Scatter diagram means your data form the linearity or not. This is one of the preliminary steps for linear regression or multiple linear regression model. Next, go for training and testing phases. In this cell, decide how many percentage of data go to training phase, how many percentage of data go to testing phase. This command X train, X test, Y train, Y test. X variable training and testing separately, Y variable training and testing separately. In this example, X means experience, Y means salary based on the experience. In this situation, X and Y is X variable, Y variable. Test size is 0.2 means 20%. 20% testing, remaining percentage training. For example, 80% training. Only mention how many percentage of testing and consider your data. 0.2 means 20%. 20% of testing size, remaining 80% of training size. Okay. For example, X train equal to 80 means question in the textbook or studying. X test equal to 20 means writing the exam. Okay, this is one simple example for training and testing. Next, go for shape. Shape means X dot shape means your data X, how many number of rows presented in your data. The Y dot shape means Y data. Y data, how many rows presented in your data set. Next, X dot train dot shape. The train dot shape means 20% training means 20% testing, remaining 80%. Your entire data is 30. The training purpose only 24 row. Testing purpose only 6 row. This is a training and testing shapes. Next, go for how to form the linear regression model, linearity. How to find the linearity based on the X and Y. This is a best example for solving the problem using the linear regression model. Just the command is import linear regression. Linear regressor is a variable name equal to linear regression. How to fit? Fit to means what two type of value, two value apply into the particular linear regression model. The first one is the X train variable X value, Y train variable Y value fit into the linear regression model. Okay, just click and run, display the linear regression successfully. Suppose wait. Any problem in this situation, the error will arise automatically. Next step, go to how to predict the future value. For example, based on the X train and X test, how to predict. For example, predict means suppose your 30 type of value available in your company. For example, 5.5 years, how much salary? For next year, 8.2 is not presented in your table. And this situation, our input is 8.2. How much salary provide for the particular person? This is a prediction example. This is the testing phase. What are the values is testing? Sorry, training. Next testing phases. Next R2 score. The madam also previously explained R2 score. One of the how many percentage your prediction is correct or not. This is the R2 score value. For using some statistical formula, R2 score means your prediction. For example, your prediction, how many percentage accuracy in your problem. For example, in this problem means in this problem, our accuracy is 0.98 percentage. Okay, nearly 98 percentage is your accuracy in this problem. How to get the how to find the accuracy means evaluate the model whether it is good prediction or bad prediction. Now check the accuracy using R2 score. R2 score is the one of the measurement, how to measure your prediction, how many percentage working right or wrong. R2 score formula, what is the testing, Y testing and Y prediction apply into the R2 score formula. The accuracy is automatically generated, automatically find out the R2 score. Next time I'm only printing accuracy 0.98 percentage. For example, suppose just run. 0.98 percentage. This is the how to find out find the your prediction accuracy. Next, go for prediction. For example, if your data 5-year experience not presented in your data, 5 years experience, how much salary? Suppose the one person experience is 5 years. How to find out the salary based on the company rules and regulation? In this situation, 5 years experience not presented in the table, then go for the your x value is 5 and 5 to 5 predict using the experience y value. Y value means how much salary. Just run the command prediction equal to regressor dot predict. This is the command for prediction. Experience exp is a variable name. Experience I am passed into the particular model. The model delivered 73,342 is the salary. Okay. Once again, you go to check the nearly 5 years. 4.9 equal to 67,000. But in this situation, 73,000. For remaining 90%, 98%, your accuracy is your prediction is correct. 2% some error available. Okay, this is the 1.1. Another example 1.1, and based on the year, how much salary is. This is one of the prediction. This is another prediction 10.3. The another prediction. In this situation, your prediction for using the data set 0.98% of accuracy. Next to 2% is error. For example, another one simple example means for example 2, in this category, the x value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 20. The y value is 78, 156, 238. This is the only table, 78th table. 1 into 78 equal to 78, 2 into 78 equal to 156. In this category, all the values are uniformly distributed. X value also uniformly distributed, Y value also uniformly distributed. The X and Y value apply into the chart using the scatter chart. the value linearly plotted. In this situation, the accuracy is 1.0. Okay, in the same example, a table example, go to the just click the table, 13 table. 13 table, I just type it. Then go to the save, go to file option, save as, go to the select CSV file format. After save the file. The file name is table. Then go to upload the file. Just I'm clicking the table. The table uploaded successfully. Then go to copy the path. Next I'm paste the read CSV file format. Then just I'm running the command, Python command, the backend data. For example, 13 another table is displayed here. This is another table. Next go for just another part of command. Next I'm just done another part of command, Python command. Next is statistical description, means what is the mean, median, standard deviation. Okay, this is the 20 row data. Minimum 10, mean on the 10 mean 10.5, variation means 5.9, minimum 1, maximum 20, 1 to 20. Okay, next go for I'm checking null or not. All the values are false, means there is no null value. Then go for just to open the table. Next go for I'm just delete the 10, 7 and also 130. Delete 2 value, x value 7, y value equal to 1 value. Delete 2 value. Just save the tables. Save. Close the table. Close the data. Next go to delete the previous table. Once again I'm upload the file. Just select the table. Okay, uploaded. Then go to the first beginning step. Just run first step. Go to the second steps and third steps. Then none. NaN means null value. The data is small, then easy to find out the null. In case using the big data, some other kind of Hux volumes of data, this is one of the best pre-processing steps. For example, I'm clicking just the data set. The seventh data true means the null value presented in the data. Ninth y value is also true. One cell also true. This is is null is the one of the pre-processing steps in data mining. Then go for the day. Go to okay. Once again, I'm save, close. Then our data is stored into the cloud. So once again, delete the data. Delete your data set. On next, upload the data. Upload your table data. Okay, the data is uploaded. After that, the uploaded. Then go to the once again go to first step to be last steps. You run the last second steps, third steps, statistical preliminaries. Just you run the isNull commands. All the values are presented in false. False means null value not presented in your data. Next go for this is the one of the steps how to convert it into the first column, data frame concept. Data frame is one of the main concept in NumPy. After your data converted into NumPy data frame, then only go to the statistical analysis is only possible. Otherwise not possible. This is the conversion into your data into data frame option. Next go to X value, Y value. X value 1 to 20, Y value is corresponding value. In the you see the diagram, scattered diagram. In this situation, the data is linearly plotted. For example, uniformly distributed. So the data is uniformly distributed. Follow the straight line approach. This is a 100% perfect data. Next, training phases, testing phases. I'm running. The shape of the data 20. Y shape of the data also 20. Next, training phases 16. Testing phases 4. Next, go to form the linear regression model based on the X value and Y value, X training and Y training. In these steps only I'm applying the linear regression model using X and Y value. Next, go to run training. How many data taking? This type of data taking, testing, the training. This 4 value go to the testing purpose. Okay, next step is also the using the prediction. Predict value. Next, R2 score means how many evaluate the model whether it is good prediction or bad prediction based on the accuracy. Okay, I'm just run the accuracy formula. Just your accuracy is 1.0. 1.0 means your data X data, Y data linearly distributed. Form the linearity also, perfection also 100% correct. Your prediction also correct. In this situation, I am just typing 21 into 13. Just your output also 273. 21 273. To go to the table 21 273. 273 is the your prediction 100% correct. Your previous example, the experience year and the salary also 98% correct. This is the one of the best example for linear regression model. Various tools are available. For example, Anaconda is one of the best platform for running the Python command. Colab is open source as well as cloud storage also freely available, freely provided for Google. In this platform is very useful for running the Python command as well as your.
Rajesh sir, we have 2 minutes more time, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. This is
Proceed, sir. Proceed, sir.
this is the best example for how to the previous class madam explained mathematically. I am also explained what is the purpose of linear regression, how many percentage, how to find out the percentage of accuracy, how to find out the pre-processing steps, how to the data, how to using the Python program in Colab environment. Okay, next time go to the slides. This is another example. I'm sharing the same slide to the organizing committee to just find out the solution using the simple linear regression model. This is I'm also provide the some of the link also for various slides. The same example, just click the link, go to the Google Colab program, Python programming. Okay, thank you, sir. for giving the opportunity, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Really, it's a privilege, Rajesh, to see you online. And you have taken some hands-on sessions also. It's wonderful actually. How much time you have taken to prepare the slides? I don't understand. Like it has more than 2 days or 3 days?
3 days, sir.
3 days, that's what I understood.
Yes.
Sunil Garu, we can discuss.
Yes, sir. Sir, really, we hope you provided a feast for our participants, sir, because you mentioned it is an introduction, but you made it as a hands-on, because you started with a definition, what is data, and how much data is going to be used daily with Facebook and internet with mails and all. So you gave the outline of the data usage, but at some point of time, what you mentioned was just simply you came with some practical examples. You took some collab, you created the CSV files, and you implemented. You executed what are the machine learning techniques that you are going to apply, and how it is going to produce the output, and applications of the machine learning as well as the regression analysis. Intermediate, you mentioned what madam in the previous session covered, those also you included, and really it is a feast, sir. Thank you so much for providing this sort of information for our participants.